It's been over a week to the massacre in Pahalgam that claimed 26 innocent lives. New Delhi is witnessing several important meetings on a daily basis. The first Cabinet Committee on Security meet took place on 23rd April, a day after the terror attack in Baisaran Meadows. And ever since, there is no looking back. Ever since, we have seen several security huddles in Delhi. In fact, on the 29th of April, the Prime Minister in one such closed-door meeting is said to have given full operational freedom to the three service chiefs to decide on the mode, targets and timing of India's response. And now on 30th, another CCS meeting coupled with the Super Cabinet or the CCPA, which stands for Cabinet Security on Political Affairs, has happened. India's response in every possible way, including militarily, is awaited, and be rest assured it will come undeclared. But now is also the time to talk about what's happening in Islamabad, and only because it's highly problematic. On one hand, Pakistan has called for a neutral investigation into the Pahalgam attack. And on the other, Pakistan's Defence Minister, Khwaja Asif, has already declared that his country had nothing to do with the massacre of Indian tourists. In fact, he referred to the attack as the result of a quote-unquote homegrown uprising in India.
There is a likelihood that India will attempt an incursion in Pakistan and will engage Pakistan militarily. That is a possibility, a very clear and stark possibility.
Our eastern neighbor continues a pattern of exploitation, leveling baseless allegations and false accusations without credible investigation or verifiable evidence. The recent tragedy in Pahalgam is yet another example of this perpetual blame game, which must come to a grinding halt. And now, continuing with its role as a responsible country, Pakistan is open to participate in any neutral, transparent and credible investigation.
On one hand, Pakistan's information minister in a midnight briefing suggested that he has credible intelligence that India is planning a military strike within the next 24 to 36 hours. And here's what's laughable. In warning India of catastrophic consequences in case of a military strike, he emphasized on the fact that Pakistan itself has been a victim of terrorism. So on one hand, a Pak minister has said that their country condemns terror in all its forms. But on the other hand, another Pak minister, Ishaq Dar, said he pushed to omit the mention of the Resistance Front or the TRF from the UNSC press statement that condemned Pahalgam attack. It's the same TRF that first claimed responsibility of the Pahalgam terror attack. And in doing so, Pakistan's foreign minister has openly admitted to backing the terror group by shielding it on a global platform.
Pakistan has credible intelligence that India intends carrying out military action against Pakistan in the next 24 to 36 hours on the pretext of baseless and concocted allegations of involvement in the Pahalgam incident.
वो कहते हैं आप पे ब्लेम आएगा, प्रेस रिलीज नहीं हुई, इतना बड़ा वाकया हुआ, आपके जाबर एक्सप्रेस भी ये आई थी, कंडेमनेशन की, टेररिस्ट एक्टिविटी को कंडेम किया गया था. मैंने कहा वी आर रेडी, बट प्लीज यू हैव टू पुट इन जम्मू एंड कश्मीर एंड हैव टू डिलीट दिस TRF. अल्लाह के फजल करम से जनाब चेयरमैन पाकिस्तान के को ये मुबारक हो और आपको कि हमने वो दोनों चीज़ें अमेंड करके वो प्रेस रिलीज पर जारी हुई और पाकिस्तान के मौक़िफ़ को तस्लीम किया गया.
Now decide for yourself. Does this tell us that Pakistan is a victim of terror as it claims, or a perpetrator of terror as stands exposed? Is Pakistan really seeking a quote-unquote neutral investigation or a shoddy one based on its own version of who qualifies as a terrorist and who doesn't? Yes, Pakistan is a victim of terror. It has been bitten by the same Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan or TTP it once supported in Afghanistan. For Pakistan, chickens have come home to roost as far as its duplicity on terrorism is concerned. But its duplicity stands completely exposed once again, with a minister of its own openly telling the world that it sees no terror in the functioning of TRF, an offshoot of Lashkar-e-Toiba.